Tonight, Donald Trump threatens to widen his deportation net to include American citizens.
But we also have a lot of bad people that have been here for a long time. People that whack people over the head with a baseball bat from behind when they're not looking and kill them. People that knife you when you're walking down the street. They're not new to our country. They're old to our country. Many of them were born in our country. I think we ought to get them the hell out of here, too. You want to know the truth. So maybe that'll be the next job that we'll work on together.
Now, keep in mind, the DOJ is also now threatening to strip naturalized citizens of their legal status for committing certain crimes. All of this comes as Trump is touting the opening of what he's calling Alligator Alcatraz, an immigration facility surrounded by swamp and predators that holds 3,000 people. Republicans are touting it as low cost, complete with water, sewage, and power, and critics call it inhumane. Despite all the sort of theater of the Alligator Alcatraz of it all, Trump's comments today were really stunning, honestly. American citizens, he's talking about people who were born here and threatening to, put them in a deportation facility, deport them, take away their citizenship. What are we talking about here?
I mean, he even talked, I think, when he was with the El Salvadorian president about needing more prisons there for things like this. I mean, it's beyond, if you were to make a list of outrageous things Donald Trump was going to do, I don't think this would even have made it on the list. It is so just crazy. But the thing is that crazy things that Donald Trump says come to fruition. He will just do whatever he thinks. And now that this is in his mind, it's truly frightening that he might actually move forward and try to make a penalty for a crime being deportation for people who were born in this country.
Well, it's not being deported and dropped off. I think what he has raised is the idea that we'll house some prisoners in a prison in another country. And I have no idea whether this is legal or constitutional.
It's not legal or constitutional.
And I'm sure that'll be debated out, and if it's not, then it won't happen. But what he is saying is if you have extremely violent populations that need to be housed in a prison somewhere, what's the difference between housing them in a prison here or there? Other than the debate, I guess, over the legality of it. But that's what he has been raising.
Other than a pesky little thing called the law.
And
I mean,
I don't think
under what authority would a president of the United States be able to deport American citizens to the jurisdiction of a foreign country, even for committing crimes?
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what the legality of it is. I don't know if the Department of Justice has issued a memo on it. Just for the purposes of this conversation tonight, what his point was, if you have extremely violent populations that need to be warehoused in a prison, he raised the idea of putting them in a prison.
We deal with extremely violent populations just
I just think that I don't think you can say